What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another lazy out of the basement Sunday stream. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about a potential new gaming greats figure here, rumored to be coming up soon. And we're also just going to be talking about the Walmart shipping crisis, which is currently ongoing.
Yeah,
With the recent drop of the vintage collection Tartakovsky Clone Wars figures, and now with the Black Series Tartakovsky Clone Wars figures.
Yeah.
We've got some thoughts. We've got some opinions, as I'm sure many of you do out there as well. But thank you so much to everyone who's already joined us so far. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new.
Yeah, Kenobi trailer, too, we could talk about.
Yeah, that's very true. I guess we will also discuss our thoughts on the Kenobi trailer as well.
Almost forgot.
Yeah, good catch, Justin. Good catch. Good catch. We also both have some really hot fire recent pickups as well. So this is going to be a great stream. But first, of course, let's say what's up to everyone that's joined us so far today. We've got Infernal Hippo as the very first. Thank you, Infernal, as always, for joining us. We got Jay Martin. Going to miss the beginning of the stream. Looking forward to watching it later. No problem, Jay. Thanks for stopping by already. We got David Edge in here and Jen Tugo. Rhino Hobbies. Hello. Happy Sunday. Dakota Cranford is here as well. How's it going, Dakota? Thank you for joining us. Richard Truxell. How's it going? Nice to see you again this week. And Sean Kleins is here as well. What's up, Sean? Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
Paul Morales. Hello. Thank you for joining us. And Tomas is here as well. Hello, Tomas. Chen Razzie. What's up, Chen? Going crazy on Instagram recently with all your new creations. I'm loving it.
So you thought it was just Razor Crest, and then you realize it's much, much more.
Yeah, it's so good. So good. H-Town Ray. Greetings. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Gerardo is here as well. Good afternoon, Gerardo. Thanks for joining us. Quentin Mims is here. What's up, guys? What's up, Quentin? We're doing well. It's a nice, relaxing Sunday.
Yeah.
Isaac. Hello, Isaac. Thanks for joining us. Along with Captain Taggart. Good evening from over there. Must be across the pond in the UK. Nathan Woodward. What's up,
Nathan?
Happy Sunday. Bodie Collection is here as well. What's up, Bodie? Thanks for joining us today. Jay Meza. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. And we've got Dennis in here. What's up, Dennis? Welcome to the stream as well. And we've got Dill. Hello, Dill. How's it going?
Dill!
Justin, take over for me for a second.
Oh. What's up, Addy? Hi, y'all. Good to be back. What's up? Oh, you're back. Well, thanks for coming back. Arthur Henderson, good morning to you as well. It's actually 1 p.m. Central over here, but, good morning. Nate Perez, what's up? Darth Educator is in the house. Hope all is well on this fine Sunday. Definitely is. Felix, what up, Felix? We got Mr. Grudge. We got Figure Out 2020. Greetings from Portugal. Brett on Fet, hello there. White Shadow, Jeremy Paulino, happy Sunday to you as well. We're starting off with our first donation here from the Gamer Zone 24. They can't stay, but keep up the great work, guys. Well, you know what? Donating and not watching and not being here to watch that, I think you earned a clip.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Thank you, GamerZone. We certainly appreciate all channel support that comes our way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Adam, what's up? Can't wait for the show. Here it is. Here we are. What's up, Sith Vicious? Zabi16. 94 people already in less than 6 minutes. What is up, everybody? Fugman, haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you back here.
Hit like.
Definitely agree. What's up, Matt? Adam, let's see here, Comic 7, David Newcomb, Applebee's.
Hey, David. What's up, David?
Chris.
Recently got his very first McFarlane figure as well, the Swamp Thing. So it's.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the Twitters.
Yeah,
the tweeters. Chris has niche hobbies. What's up? Double Dabella 07. What is up? We got Fractured Fett, Sean Kleins, Tony Marvel Legends Fanatic. We got all of the regulars, but I'm actually seeing a fair bit of new names, so that's always cool.
True.
Fett Lore, E. Thompson. What's up, guys? Kenobi show looks sick, dude. I 100% agree. We'll definitely talk about that later in the stream. Vader X Bricks, hello there. Mythosaur, gotta watch the stream later. Just stopping in to say what's up. Have a good Sunday. Appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who, they can't necessarily watch, but pop in and say hello. Algo, chat, likes, subscribe.
Exactly.
Algo. Joseph, bet.
Hey, Joseph.
Why is this an hour earlier? Daylight savings time.
Yep.
So, yeah. Woodrow, what's up, Woodrow? What's up? What up, Balls?
Hey, Balls.
Salty Trees. We just broke 100 concurrent viewers.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Darth Zander, Riley Bob, Tim Long, Imperial Lemon. See, that's another name I haven't heard. Don, what's up? Oh, yeah, you're glad. Okay, yeah. Nice. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks, Don.
David Clank, we got the David gang rolling up. Merry Sunday. Excited to see that 03 Grievous. I was cleaning out my room and found a carded Clone Wars Clone Trooper from the OG series. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, sweet.
Always love to see the classics. What's up, Dan? Fig Theory is in the house, of course.
Hey, Todd. What's up?
Marco, what up? Let's see here. Miles. Hello, OTB. What up? Parking Genius. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
JR Huck 32. Happy Sunday to you as well.
Happy Sunday.
Boop that like button. I agree. And yeah, 3 of the Davids so far. So we got David Newcomb, David Clank, and David Edge. David gang showing up strong.
We need to get a few more Davids. Where's Wolfstalker? Where's David C at?
Yeah.
Pull up. We need the David squad in here. But yeah, so where do you want to? Well, I guess we got a few more people. Hello, Wheels of Chaotic Doom. Good morning from Sydney, Australia. Coffee in hand. Let's go.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you for joining us.
Cheers to Down Under.
And we also have Tim in here as well.
What's up, Tim?
What's up? The Davids. Exactly. David Army. Alrighty. So let me go ahead. I need to pull up Yak Face as well.
Yeah, I do as well.
For some.
I like starting with the news. I like starting. We also have Salacious Rum in here.
Hey,
Question
Salacious.
for OTB. R. R.
R.
Are you a pirate?
I see the TVC. I don't think Yagface has posted anything about the Gaming Greats figure yet.
Yeah, I see it. I can show you it, actually. I guess we'll start with that. Sure.
Yeah, why not?
So, Black Series news. All right.
Hey.
Not that much, but, we like to cover things that we missed on Figure It Out, which was nothing. We talked about packaging and how Hasbro wants to go plastic free. So if you haven't checked out that video, it's actually the first Out of the Basement video in history where the comments are overwhelming me and we cannot actually reply to every single comment.
Yeah, a lot of comments on this last episode, so we appreciate that.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm not complaining.
That.
I'm just saying, it's the first video where I genuinely couldn't keep up with all the comments. So thank you so much for all of the feedback on that video and, everyone dropping their opinions as well.
Yeah, thank you.
But as far as Black Series news today on the stream, we have a rumor report from yakface.com. Gaming Greats number 11 pre-order coming soon. However, we do not know what character this is. So the article reads, another Black Series Gaming Greats figure has surfaced in GameStop's system. Identity is currently unknown for the 11th figure in the 2020 packaging design, but look for an announcement and pre-order within the next couple weeks, I'd imagine. So this is a common theme here from week to week. More pre-orders, more pre-orders, more pre-orders. Nate, given the current trends of Gaming Greats being a lot of troopers, so they can reuse a lot, like the Imperial Senate Guard, and the jet trooper and everything, do you have like any guess of what you would like to see?
I mean, as far as like things that just come straight to mind, I really do want the Purge Trooper like set to be finished out to like get the other Purge Troopers that have the
The hammer.
Yeah, I think we're missing the hammer and the two like batons. So maybe I'd like to see those maybe with different pauldron colors. I feel like that obviously could be very realistic considering how heavy the line is towards like Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking about that. I would love to get the Purge Trooper, like you were saying, like, because we had 2 left that we would need. I mean, they could have 1 and just have all the weapons, but we know that's just not Hasbro's way.
I mean, unless they wanted to give us like a deluxe offering.
Yeah, but I would totally be down for Purge Trooper on with the gravity hammer or the gravity hammer. The the batons, the electro batons, and then the electro hammer. So yeah, I don't think the pauldrons are different. Well, the figures are. One has red and one has black.
I want to say they just go red and black. But still, I mean, you know, something a little different maybe. Ooh, yeah. I like that idea, Vader. The second sister with removable helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chat, what do you guys want to see? What Gaming Greats figures would you guys like to see? Quentin says Shadow Guard, Fixer, Scorch, Sev, or Phase 1 Arc Trooper from Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
all great choices.
It could be more Republic Commando, Delta Squad.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would like them to finish that sooner than later as well. I don't want to be waiting too long to have all of Delta.
Yeah. Maybe an Inquisitor, says Imperial Lemon. I'd always be down for that. We get a ninth sister.
Yeah.
And they have to make an all-new mold.
Right, that they could only use once, really.
Yeah, the Jaro Tapal, I think it's the 17th Battalion, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, Jaro Tapal would just be a great choice in general.
Yeah.
And obviously they could just reuse Zeb. It makes perfect sense.
Not the United States Army. I'm talking Star Wars.
Yeah, come on. We don't want the real army. We want the fictional one. We want the space army.
Now I need to know the answer.
Yeah.
13th Battalion, yeah. I mean, easy repaint. They almost look like 212.
Right. Just slightly different.
A little more like angular, a little more like mustard cheeseburger yellow, I guess.
Yeah, it's different enough.
I'd still be down for that. 100%.
It's different enough.
Let's see here. Yeah, Star Killer. I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
because
I mean, we've talked about it many times, though. We don't want Star Killer to happen in the Gaming Greats line because Star Killer's a figure that deserves an entire new body.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, OG Battlefront 2 Dark Trooper, that would be amazing as well. That's actually one of my little gems that I really want. It showed up on all of our like top 10 wishlist videos.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to get that as well. Let's see here.
Yeah, a lot of Malik, Star Killer.
Yeah. Paz Vizsla with Super Commando and correct paint on yellow visor. Let's see here. More Commandos or Inquisitors. Yeah. I'm curious because they've done a mix. They've done such a mix of things recently.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if it's more troopers, it's hard to not be satisfied.
Right.
Because we haven't got our hands on the Jet Trooper yet. Although I know from Instagram they are starting to show up in GameStops, but they're street dated for I believe
it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 14th, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, because that's the official release date online. So in theory, our pre-orders should be shipping soon as well.
Yeah, because we got that "Don't Miss Out" email like 3 weeks ago. I want to say.
Yeah,
so it's like
could take a little live live gander at our GameStop pre-orders here, because for me, it should be Night Brother and the Jet Trooper releasing.
Yeah, Eden Versio. I always mispronounce the last name, but yeah, because they would just have to do that TIE pilot with a different head, I guess.
Yeah, they could do her, unmasked head. Just put it
Yeah.
on the TIE pilot body. I mean, they did do the Inferno Squad agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says 1 day to go. So let's hope those pre-orders actually ship tomorrow. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I need those Jet Troopers. Super hype on that. What's up, Luke Monster?
What's up, Luke?
Hey, Hunter. Hello, I got an Out of the Basement stream on my birthday. Lucky me. Well, happy birthday, Hunter.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat, please.
Everyone wish
buddy
Hunter...
channel member Hunter.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, 007. When's the GameStop ARC Trooper supposed to ship? I haven't been able to get a PO. That's another one where we got that don't miss out email.
Mm-hmm.
But it hasn't shipped. I don't know why. What's up, Jason? Bunch of happy birthdays in the chat. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't, there's no hint or anything. So just be on the lookout, on Instagram or wherever else you get your news for a Gaming Greats number 11. And also in the news, we have, apparently these pre-orders are supposed to be dropping soon, even though we haven't seen the actual figures. So the Vader Redeemed, the Leia from the Jason Aaron comic, and Sergeant Creel, also from the Jason Aaron comic, is supposed to be going up for pre-order soon. It says in the next few weeks, or an official announcement and pre-orders in the next few weeks.
Right.
So that's interesting as well, because we haven't actually seen those figures, and they haven't been officially revealed either, as far as like actually being Vader Redeemed, Leia, and Creel. Yeah.
I mean, they're probably just going to, we're going to wake up one morning and the pictures of the figures are going to be out, and it's,
right.
There's going to be no fanfare around it. It's just going to be like, oh, hey, here they are. What's up, Blue Harvest? How you doing?
Yo.
Yeah. Lukeness said some people's arcs have shipped, but it's not widespread. Mine says waiting availability. Yeah, I think that's what mine says too, in all honesty.
That's probably what mine says too, then.
Go back to another live check as well. Blue Harvest says they were the 66th like. Good.
Execute Order 66. Yeah, I think you're right, Richard.
Right, operational.
Creel will pretty much be the Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper with a green lightsaber. I'm a little... As looking at how they did Black Chrysanthemum, definitely wouldn't be surprised. But I hope they do at least some extra bits, like how in the photo here he has like these like straps on his shoulder, or like maybe the data pad or something.
Right. They at least got to give him like the black lines, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But my arcs confirmed still just say waiting availability. So, boo. Boo. And Left 4 Dead Fett just showed up. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here. Just talked about the Gaming Greats upcoming Gaming Greats. I can talk. Rumored figures. So
yeah, you're exactly right, Balls. I mean, it's just how that line goes. It's like, a very particular character, deep cut. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's not going to be new. It's going to be a lot, probably over 90% reuse.
Yep. But so we're also, I know a lot of people, including myself, have recently got their Walmart exclusive Black Series General Grievous, which, yes, I have mine right here.
Uh-oh. Here, let me...
Live in person. Didn't get a shipping notification. Nothing like that at all. This just literally showed up on my doorstep. And even when I look at my Walmart.com order, it still says that this is not shipped.
Oh,
so,
great.
so I'm like, are they going to send me another one?
So, Michael.
Which I wouldn't be against because this shipped in a bubble mailer. So, ooh.
Yeah. I figured it's about time we should talk about this.
So you could see right here, it's a pretty bad crease. Like,
yeah, you can see the crease right. Yeah,
specifically right there. It's not like it was just bent. It was bent and also actually, suffered some damage, which is disappointing because I wasn't planning on opening this. I'm still not going to open it. I'm kind of hoping that they just accidentally send me a second one and maybe it'll be in better shape and then I can open one and then I could keep one in box. But yeah, I wasn't planning on opening it because all of the videos I've seen on the figure, it looks like it has all the same problems that the original release does. So I was like, okay, I think I'm just going to keep it on card because it looks cool.
Actually, I saw on the 1313 podcast social media said that they actually the joints were tighter,
right?
And a few other things. I forget exactly what they said, but
yeah, I saw their post.
It probably varies,
right? That's what I was.
Adam here says, "Don't open it. The joints are terrible."
That's what I was getting at because Landspeeder Luke posted a video a while ago, and theirs was super loosey goosey like the original Grievous. So I want to say it's like you said, Justin. It probably varies from figure to figure. So this might, very well have really tight joints, but if I can't get another one, I'm just going to keep this on card. I am going to open Mace and I'm going to open the Arc Trooper, but since I already know that Grievous isn't the best figure anyways, I think that, this will just be good on card. But yeah, it's really disappointing that Hasbro would continue to give Walmart exclusive figures like this that are on card back when Walmart consistently ships them out in bubble mailers. And even now, even if you order 2, you're still not safe because they'll just put both of those figures in the bubble mailer. This also recently affected the TVC figures as well, the Tartakovsky Clone Wars figures, which I do have some of those, which arrived in not as horrible shape. Like the cards are actually pretty straight, but these were all bubble mailer shipped.
Yeah. And we've just been seeing a lot of that on Twitter. We're pretty present on Twitter, and we've just been seeing a lot of horribly sent figures from Walmart with bent cards and everything. It's just very disappointing. And specifically with those TVC figures, instead of sending them all in a box, they were individually putting them in bubble mailers instead of just shipping them together. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. And obviously the problem is, I would say, mostly with Walmart. And although I think Hasbro just needs to, get in some sort of communication with the shipping center at Walmart and say, hey, you got to put these in a box across the board, because I did receive a couple of my TVC Clone Wars figures. I got one that was in a box with no bubbles, and then I got one that was in a box with bubbles, and then the rest all came in bubble mailers. So depending on where they're shipping out from, you might get a box, with bubbles, or you might just get a bubble mailer. And I think that inconsistency really needs to change. And places like, GameStop, even Target, always ships stuff in a box and it usually has bubbles in it. So when it comes to collectibles, and specifically collectibles on card back, it's like box and bubble should be the standard. And if Hasbro is going to continue to give Walmart exclusives like this, they need to say something, because they know that it's not like they don't see all the social media posts about all the people's destroyed cards. But I think they could solve the problem by just getting in touch with Walmart and being like, hey, you know, if you want to continue to get these exclusive figures, you're going to have to ship them out better, because they're damaging the products. Like, they're all arriving damaged. Some of them are destroyed.
And some of them are like purposely bent to fit into the package.
Right, which is well, this was in a bubble mailer, but that's like the kind of bend that this has, is like someone just went it's ridiculous. And and it doesn't help either, especially with the TVC, that the cards are still so flimsy. I know they said that they're going to fix it and they're going back to the thicker card stock, but there's still so many figures that are going to be released on the flimsy card back. So it makes it even worse. It's, you know, it's just getting to the point where if you're going to offer collectibles, especially vintage, you know, card back collectibles, like, you need to have some shipping standards. If it was just a regular box or whatever, you know, I'm not completely against bubble mailers for figures that, you know, the packaging doesn't really matter to me, like a regular Black Series box. I could care less if it showed up in a bubble mailer. But when it comes to, you know, card back stuff, yeah, I care. I do care, because I wanted this to look nice and put it up on the wall behind me. I mean, it'll still look good, but showing up with a big crease in it just irks you, because there's nothing that could be done about it if you want the figure, because it's a Walmart exclusive. So you're stuck with that. It's sold out right now, so you can't return it, or else you're just out the figure. So it's really a rock and a hard place situation.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it, but I feel like collectors will still be buying everything, because like, I couldn't imagine if I was a TBC collector who wanted to keep things on card. Like, I don't know how I would be able to purchase something from Walmart. I know they're Walmart exclusives, but it's like, if I was a mint on card TBC collector, that would be like my nightmare, is stuff showing up like that. So and it's not just like regular products. It's like adult collectible, people who care about the packaging. So I agree. I think there needs to be some sort of communication, because like, people have been complaining on Twitter forever, but it's like nothing really changes. And I also have a conspiracy theory about a few people on Twitter who, like, all right, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Oh no.
I have a theory.
Justin's going to lose everyone here.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. All right. This is a real problem. Obviously, we see Nate, who is not a liar. He's true, genuine. I know that card showed up bent. Like, I know that for a fact. But I genuinely do believe there are some people on the internet who will order something, and then when it gets to them, they destroy it themselves and then post it for clout, because these posts always blow up. Come on, Walmart, Hasbro, you're packing these are adult collectibles, you're packing. But the thing is like cartoonishly destroyed, like ripped in half, and has like a footprint on it, or like, I just don't know if that's real or not. And I don't know if a person who is going to open the figure anyway and throw out the packaging, and I'll just destroy this and say Walmart did it, and they get a bunch of likes on Twitter. I'm not saying every single iteration, but it's like, there has to be at least a few examples of that.
Right. I mean, like we were talking about, because we obviously talk in private, but I was showing you all of my bubble mailer TVC figures that, they're bent, they're a little bust, but none of them arrived like crushed, completely destroyed, mangled, footprinted, and they were all in bubble mailers. So, I mean, maybe these people's mail person has like a vendetta against them or something, and they're just stomping the packages into oblivion.
It depends on every employee, every mail carrier, every person, because obviously, mail carriers vary to vary. I mean, some people whip that thing at your front door, and but I mean, it varies.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but I feel like that's probably a very small amount of people, and most people are just genuinely sharing their destroyed
Oh, yeah.
Walmart packaging. So,
Oh, yeah. There's just like a few that I've seen where I'm like, I don't
Right.
know if even I buy that.
Right. Yeah, I totally get that. So I'm hoping to get Mace Windu soon. Mace Windu still says preparing on Walmart.com, but my ARC Troopers don't just yet. But yeah, not gonna review this figure unless I get another one. And I'll probably try and get another one if they go back in stock anyways. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. For now,
Yeah.
if I'm just gonna have the one Grievous, this one's gonna stay on card. But I'd imagine all of these figures are going to go back up because actually Walmart has had some restocks of figures recently, like the Clone Imperial Shock Trooper, even Imperial Crosshair went back up. Pretty much everyone besides Captain Rex went back up.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm excited to get the rest of these figures here. So this one showed up completely bent, and I'll just show let's get into my TVC Walmart pickups recently because they did do a restock this week.
Oh,
So I was able to get some openers, so I'm very excited. I managed to snag an ARC Trooper Captain, which
nice.
this was in a bubble mailer, and hey, that's not that bad at all.
Not bad. And yeah,
That's
someone was asking earlier, you can totally flatten cards out. It just
yeah,
depends again. Like if there's a crease, it's ruined forever. There's no
right.
salvaging a crease.
Like General Grievous ruined
Yeah.
forever.
But like that card, you can salvage that card.
Right. I could put a couple heavy
Yeah.
books on this and let it sit for a while and it'll flatten out. But yeah, I managed to get the red ARC Trooper Captain. Still don't have the blue. If someone out there has a blue and they want to sell it to me, hit me up. Need the blue one. And then I got 3 Luminaras here
What?
because my original I pre-ordered one Luminara and it got delayed, and it said it was delayed, and it said it was delayed for a few days, and then Luminara went back into stock. And so I was like, well, my pre-order's still delayed, so I'm just going to buy 2. So I bought 2 of her, obviously one to keep on card, one to open. And right after that, and they shipped, then like 2 days later, my delayed pre-order shipped. So I have 3 Luminaras now.
That's some trade bait then.
Yeah, the cards are not this one's not bad. They're not horrible. And these were all bubble mailed as well. So yeah, I've got a spare Luminara.
Nice.
And then I did also get a spare Barris to open. All of these were bubble mail. So really surprised, and like Ayla is like,
yeah, that's like good.
That's near mint. So yeah, I picked up. I was happy that these went back into stock, and I was able to get some doubles. Because after seeing those figures in hand, I was like, man, I really want to open these. And nice. I did get 2 ARC Troopers, so I already opened one. And yeah, it's just a badass looking figure. It does have the removable helmet with photoreal.
Oh.
And I know it's not going to focus, but
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Cool little clone figure here. And of course has the accurate blasters. Hasbro.
Because it's a re-release of a 2011.
Because it already existed in the line, so they didn't have to make anything new. Yeah. You mean?
Doesn't excuse the Black Series, but
oh yeah.
Just to have that full context.
Oh, I see some people saying giveaway.
Yeah. You don't hound us for free stuff.
Hey, I mean, 10,000 subs is right around the corner. That's all I'll say. And
yeah,
there will be a banging 10K giveaway.
There's honestly so much cool stuff that's going to happen on 10K that I've just been patiently waiting for. There's a lot of stuff going on at 10K. We're going to outer space.
Yeah, 10K is going to be awesome, but we are planning a seriously massive giveaway. Justin can tell you all of the figures that I've been hoarding for literal years at this point for this giveaway. So there's going to be some.
You might be able to see some of them in the Figure It Out set.
Yeah, they might literally be hanging on the wall behind me. So, all I can say is help us get to 10K subs sooner than later, and we can get the ball rolling on a pretty epic giveaway.
And then maybe you can get an Out of the Basement shirt or something like that, or you never know.
Who knows?
You never know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Chad, I did not. I skipped because I love the 2D Tartakovsky Clone Wars, but I was just on the fence about everything because you couldn't see the figure, and then I saw the Mace Windu, and now I want the Mace Windu, but it's fine. Nate does have an extra ARC Trooper captain for me whenever that ships, though. So I will at least get the ARC Trooper Black Series, but I would like to get the Mace. So someone, send it my way. I'll be forever grateful and in your debt.
There you go. David Klink says, Nate, do you like the head sculpt on those ARC Troopers, or do you like the new 501st TVC head sculpt? I don't know what the 501st head sculpt looks like. I'll have to...
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that figure has bobblehead syndrome. The helmet is so big.
Right.
On that figure.
It is a huge helmet. Oh. So honestly, I think that the head sculpt on on the ARC Trooper Captain is kind of strange. Let me see if I could.
Oh, you had it for like a second, and then it went back out. Oh, there it goes.
So he's got like a faux hawk, and he also has like a little like soul patch facial hair action going on there, which I just don't really picture any clones having. So this head sculpt is kind of strange to me. I would say that the 501st one that just looks more like a classic clone looks better. But I wouldn't display any of them with the helmet off anyway. So the helmet's always going to be on this figure no matter what. Hey, what's up, Fatmatic? Nice to see you here. So I do also have some more 3 3/4 inch stuff. Well, I do have one more TVC pickup here. Actually, no, I lied. I have a few more TVC pickups, but oh no, I've gone off the deep end. It's just like Justin with Lego.
No.
Okay, so Target this week had the 20% off one toy coupon.
True.
I go to Target one day. I'm walking down the aisle. What's sitting on the shelf, lonely, all by itself in the Star Wars section? The Navarro Cantina. So, yeah, with the 20% off coupon and just it's sitting there all by itself, I was like, this is coming home with me. That
does look pretty cool.
So this comes with just the Death Trooper, which is still sweet. You can actually switch out the bar window for it to be destroyed or intact, which I think is awesome. And now I need to get a Mando because I do have IG-11, and I was thinking about it too. I have all those Walmart exclusive sets pre-ordered that specifically add to this set. So I was like, I'm already getting all of those.
That's true.
I was like, I'm getting all of these figures. Like, it would be silly of me to not get the Cantina. So Cantina for 20% off. Yeah, it was coming home with me.
Wait, what did it retail for?
$52.99.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so it was 20% off of that's $42. So
yeah, considering it also comes with a fig.
Yeah,
not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean,
where's your Razor Crest?
I wish I would have got a Razor Crest. I really do. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it comes with a bottle of spotchka, like some other drinks and stools and stuff like that. So seems like there's actually a decent amount of stuff in there.
Oh, sweet, Miles. You found some Wave 31 at a local Walmart.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. They've been starting to pop up a little more frequently in Walmarts. It's too bad you missed all the other ones, though, because it's obviously one character per case.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So then a local used media store was having a 20% off collectibles sale. So I went in to get a few things, and I got some openers here. So I got a TVC
Cool.
Reuse to open. Mildly expensive figure. They had it for $12. So I was like, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And so now I have one to open, which is exciting. Because this figure, I believe you could only get it in the Walmart playset, I want to say. Jabba's Palace set with Han. And then I did also, for only $12, they had a VZAM. I don't know why I was blanking here. So picked up one to open here as well. So now I can keep 2 of those on card.
I'm a fan of that. Fleshing out the display.
Yep. And then I did, just because it was fun, they had the Power of the Force Jawa 2-pack with the light piping eyes.
I mean, hey, that goes with Jabba as well. Jabba's display.
Right. And, they look fine for what they are. I think it's going to be good to just put them in the background somewhere, and they're going to fill out the display. They're going to fill out the display. Right. So, and they have the light piping feature, which I just love. It's so 90s, so gimmicky.
Yeah. Productive reviews. That's a great pickup.
Yeah.
Nice pickup.
Ooh, Deluxe Cal.
Love Deluxe Cal.
And then the big score. The Jabba's Palace big massive dub. I posted about it on Twitter, but Hermie Odal, everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
I was so stoked when they had this figure. I couldn't believe it. Just to see it in person at the store.
That's so sick.
A very, very affordable price. 20% off as well. Like, there was no way this wasn't coming home with me. And it's got soft goods. It's got an articulated jaw. Like, so many amazing features for a figure that's so old.
That's cool.
And then on the back here, just look at this banging wave of figures. It's literally Salacious and C-3PO, Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Pre-Cyborg Grievous, Anakin from Tartakovsky Clone Wars, Yoda with the Kaibuck from Tartakovsky Clone Wars, the Ithorian Jedi. Like, what a
how do you spell that character's name?
Stupid good line.
I'm gonna look up the.
It's HERMI space ODLE. Hermie Odal.
All right.
The description says
what scene he's in.
Hermie Odal is an expert at crafting weapons and helps fortify Jabba's palace against attack from Jabba's many enemies. When Jabba attempts to execute the rebels at the Pit of Carkoon, Odal defends the sail barge with a stun weapon. However, he accidentally stuns one of Jabba's skiff guards, thus inadvertently helping the rebels.
Is he in the film?
I believe maybe in the skiff guard scene.
Yeah.
I've seen photos of Hermie Odal with the other Cantina aliens, but yeah, I was going through this as well. I was trying to track down the specific scene, because Hermie Odal is often, partnered up with Ifant Man. So
yeah, I see him on set here, but I don't know if he's actually in a scene.
Yeah.
He might just be in the background somewhere, but
right. there's plenty of pictures, but as far as like a scene in the movie, I couldn't find it.
Well, there you go. Interesting bit of Star Wars
Yeah.
trivia.
Yeah, but very rare figure. Again, part of the Jabba's Palace display, part of the Skiff Guard, everything Jabba display. So had to come home with me, and it was such a good price. I couldn't leave it there. Whew. So I did also get a couple loose Black Series figures, but I accidentally left them on the shelf over there. But they had an archive loose Scout Trooper, $12.
Nice.
And loose Gaming Greats Shadow Stormtrooper for $8. So
yeah, and they also randomly came with the Electro batons from the Gaming Greats.
Right. The accessories were a little mixed up between the figures, so it was cool though. They both still had their original accessories, but they also just had bonus accessories, the shock batons for whatever reason. So it was a really great sale over at that used media store. So I was very happy to be able to pick all of that stuff up for 20% off. And now my Jabba's Palace display is just popping off, and it's going to be so good. I did also, after the Batman, I did have to go pick up Penguin from McFarlane Toys. Not the best.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
Come on, what are you showing me? Not the best looking figure at all.
Right.
But I just loved the Batman so much, and I already had Riddler, Catwoman, Batman, and the Bat Cycle that I was like, I might as well just get Penguin. I might as well. Look, finger gun. Finger gun. I did remedy that with an Uzi from the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes figure. So
yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
He uses an Uzi in the film, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, perfect. This is like the perfect weapon. Just what I needed for the Penguin figure here. But yeah.
What's up, Antonio?
Hey, Antonio. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, not a great looking figure, but I loved the movie so much I had to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we did see that Mezco Batman. It does look amazing.
Oh yeah, I smashed pre-order on that. Absolutely. I'm a dude. The movie was so good. I was like, I need, like, I like the McFarlane figure is great, but I'm just like, I like Robert Pattinson Batman so much. I'm willing to get that higher end collectible version.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Yeah,
with a wired cape.
Yeah, I totally agree. And even me getting the McFarlane figures, that's like a testament to how much we love the film. I literally got a different line other than Black Series. That's how you know something's up.
So I did also get a couple pieces of Walmart clearance here, and some people might question me right now, and it's okay. But they were cheap, and I've heard the vehicles are pretty good from the 1313 boys.
We might need to make a sacrifice to the toy gods.
So I picked up some mission fleets for half off, $10. Got Bo-Katan Gauntlet Starfighter and Obi-Wan's Starfighter as well. Clearance, half off, Star Wars vehicles. What do you think, Justin? Do you want to pop? Should I pop one of these open?
I think you should pop it open.
Which one? Which one do you want to see?
Let's see the Jedi Starfighter.
All right. We'll go Jedi Starfighter.
We got some more people flooding in. What's up, Brian? Steven?
I got to figure out how to open
Mark
this
is in
too.
Here. Busy Wizard.
All right, we're about to open the Jedi Star. Or wait, this is the Bo-Katan ship. I'm getting turned around here. All right, we're opening the Jedi Starfighter. All right.
Sacrificial. Where's Dude? We need Dude's nerdery. And we got Hooter Mikulski. Hey, boys. Happy Sunday from snowy Canada. Get that snow out of here. The snow is currently all melting outside right now. I need it to stay that way. I had my fill.
But it did snow last week, so that was rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, this is I've never had a mission fleet before, so, bear with me here.
Chance to the toy gods.
And I just ripped the box. Nice. Okay. All right. Not bad. How do I get the wings open?
It's hot here in LA.
Lot smaller than I was expecting, I guess.
Is there what is the scale? Does it say what scale it is?
No, but I mean, hold on. Obi-Wan's right here, so.
Brandon apparently threw on a wash to the Jedi Starfighter. Looks pretty good. That's cool.
All right, so here's Obi and here's TVC.
Oh, so not even close. Okay.
No, not at all. I knew that. I knew they weren't in scale with TVC, but I've just heard from people that the vehicles, looked pretty good for what they are. Which I would say so.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
R5 kind of has like a really big eye, so it's like a little cartoony. But
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Throw a wash on this, maybe do a little bit more silver paint apps on it. It probably would look pretty good. So, yeah, just a nice little ship representation.
I like that.
Not bad. I'm not opposed to the $10 that I spent on this. And of course, if you're wondering, this figure is 5 POA. So
yeah, Zavi, I'll show you.
Yeah. So there's that. And that was a live opening. And now there's Obi in the ship.
Hello there. I wonder how that would compare to. Here, let me grab it.
Okay, so you can actually put his hands on the controls as well to help him.
So
stay in here.
Anakin's Lego Jedi Starfighter.
Let's see. Do these look like they're the same size?
I think Lego might be a bit bigger even then.
It does.
Well, actually, bigger. I mean, a minifigure's how many inches?
Yeah.
It's probably like an inch and a half for a minifigure, I'm guessing. Any Lego fans out here?
But the ship does look bigger. Like yours has like the front part looks a little bit longer, but
well, haven't you noticed their shields are still up? Yeah. Sorry, Master. Live play date.
Buzz droids. Yeah.
Hold on, Anakin. You're gonna get us both killed. All batteries, fire! Fire!
You stupid little astro droid. But yeah, it also comes with some extra gobbledygook stuff to put on it, like for kids, like
what's up, Wayne?
These extra firing missiles that you're supposed to put on the wings, but it's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of that. Oh, and look, all the accessories come in a little cardboard box. So hey, here's an example of Hasbro packaging that has no plastic. This was all cardboard.
All right.
So all the little accessories are in this little pouch. Hooray. And you also get lightsaber.
Oh,
cool. So yeah, for $10, I like it. It'll look good in the background. So all right. So that
was that it for yours?
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, shoot.
I'm not done.
He's not done.
Ho.
Ah! Black Series better watch out.
I'm selling all of my Black Series figures. Yep. SH Figure Arts Boba Fett in the house here, straight from Big Bad Toy Store. Epic looking figure. Oh, I did. But actually, a lot of stuff just came at once. In all reality, a lot of pre-orders happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will be doing a review on this figure. So there will be a full length, full out of the basement review on this SHF Boba Fett. Super stoked to have this figure. I really, really wanted this one.
Yeah, it looks great.
The Black Series figure looks pretty good, but I think this one just, definitely looks better, and obviously comes with a lot more accessories, but also it's for 3 times the amount of the Black Series figure, so it damn well better look better and come with more.
Yeah.
So
that's a given. Yeah.
So
that looks pretty incredible, though.
I'm excited to pop that figure open. I can't wait to see what it looks like. But I did also have to ship my pile of loot this week.
Oh my god!
From Big Bad.
Oh my god!
So I've got a few items from my pile of loot here. I picked up the Hiya Toys Swamp Thing. This is a 3 3/4 inch figure. Yeah, I love Swamp Thing. This was a figure that one of the few Swamp Thing figures I've been missing recently, so I wanted to pick it up before it went out of print. So yeah, Hiya Toys Swamp Thing.
Yeah, where did you pick up the boba?
The boba was from Big Bad as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, they had a limited pre-order window. It sold out pretty quickly. Because that figure is really, that and Mando have been super hard to get. They just sell out instantly, pre-order wise. I did also get a Gundam. This is the RX-93 Gundam from Char's Counterattack, which is, of course, great Gundam film. Armoros Gundam. We love it. Great looking figure, great looking design. I'm super excited because they're also doing a Sazabi figure to go with this. So that's going to be a great looking scene display there for the Gundams. If Action Display was in here, he'd be getting a kick out of this one. But this is more so just a random purchase. And that is the Masters of the Universe Scare Glow.
Ooh.
I just like the way this figure looks. That's all I can say. It just looks cool. I don't know anything about
Sometimes that's all you need.
Don't know anything about Master of the Universe at all, but yeah, this is just looking awesome. It's got a glow in the dark head, so that's pretty cool. And then the final piece of my pile of loot here. Oh, Mafex Hush Batman.
Oh, that looks great.
What an absolutely epic and amazing figure. Wired cape. This cape has 4 wires in it, bro.
4 wires?
4 wires in it, bro. I've been having so much fun with this figure. I can't put it down. The hype is definitely real. Obviously, it's an older figure. People have had it for a long time. But I was just like, I'm not getting into the Mafex Batman stuff. But of course, Batman fever has been hitting me like a son of a bitch. But yeah. So I was like, saw the pre-order go up for the restock, and I just went for it. I just had to go for it. So absolutely epic figure. The wired cape is amazing. Tons of hands, 2 alternate heads. It feels really good. It articulates really nice. Definitely a step up, because from beforehand, the only Mafex figure I had was the Mafex First Order Stormtrooper, which I just think is an okay figure. It's not the best, but this figure, massive improvement. So I really like the way it feels. It doesn't feel like it's going to shatter on me, which is good. And like I said, 4 wires in the cape. Bro. 4 wires, like maximum posing. So Quentin says, Nate, have you ever built any Gundam model kits besides my Star Wars and TVC? Build military and gun plot? Yeah, I've actually built quite a few Gundam model kits in my day. Just I don't have any on display right now. I actually do have some nearby, but yeah, from time to time, I like to build mostly the high grade model kits. I built one master grade kit, and that was the Goff custom Zaku, which I love. I love the Goff design. So, yeah, Mafex Hush Batman, absolutely amazing figure. I thought, and Psycho Emerald says, I thought about buying Hush Batman, but decided to put my money aside for Mezco the Batman instead. Couldn't afford both. Well, hey, I think Mezco figures are great. This Mafex figure is great as well. I have more Mezco than I do Mafex, though. So, and so finally, my last recent pickup, Justin. Okay, my last recent pickup. It's from GameStop. It's pretty epic. Saving what I think is one of the best things for last. This is the bloody variant of Violator, the GameStop exclusive, and you can see on the other side here comes with an autographed picture from Todd McFarlane. So
Todd,
I have right here my autographed little art print.
nice.
And it looks like it says awesome. It looks like it says Tood McFazlove, but yeah, Todd offers his signature with certain figures, and I was able to actually be in time to pre-order one that came with a signature piece. So I wanted to get one. Todd McFarlane makes great toys, love the comic books, everything like that. So I wanted to get a nice piece like here. So I got to get a little frame to
nice. That's pretty incredible
to hang that up with, because love my boy Todd. So
yeah.
The only thing that was unfortunate is you have to crack the tape on the Violator figure to pull that out.
Yeah, that's true. What's up, Vader's Girl 28? Yo.
Hey, Kat. How's it going?
Yeah, Quentin, I have seen that 2-pack. I passed on it, though, because Combat Evolved Chief is getting a single release in the next wave.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that pack the other day, too, and man, that Chief looks amazing. That Chief looks amazing. So, yeah, that was my haul this week. Absolutely stupid, dumb, ridiculous, crazy haul.
That was a haul for the ages there.
Yeah, it was a busy week. It was a busy week. So,
all right.
Yeah,
are we switching over?
Yep,
all right.
That was it for me.
All right.
Wait. No, I'm just kidding.
I got some physical media, some movie media. I've been getting the itch, getting a little nostalgic, and of course the Batman hype is crazy. So I picked up Batman the Complete Animated Series on Amazon Blu-ray. Nice. And I've scattered this throughout childhood, but I'm sure it was never in order. It's just whatever's on the TV. So it'll be nice to actually go through it like in order. So yeah, a little bit of a throwback to the Out of the Basement Blu-ray content that we used to do all those couple years ago.
Yep.
But yeah, I've just been really feeling the Batman hype. I just saw the Batman from the second time yesterday, and I loved it even more than the first. And yeah, I've also been wanting to replay the Arkham games, but it's like I don't have time to play video games anymore, so I've just been watching like playthroughs of it at work, like on the second monitor.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm feeling the Batman hype. And then I'll have to reach over here. I got some Black Series. My Hasbro Pulse shipment finally came through. So we have these two. We got Bib Fortuna and the Jetta Patrol Stormtrooper from Hasbro Pulse. Bib, yeah. Traffic Cone Bib.
Yep.
Mine actually
serves its purpose.
True. Mine actually has a QC issue on it. And I'm just going to take off the shell. Let's see here.
Take the shell off.
Yeah. Because I want you guys to see this. It's the first time I've ever noticed like a big QC. Here's the shell. But Bibby here. So you can see, look at the articulation on this, really great for a single joint. It does its job. But over here, this top bicep part of the arm is the same as this one. So the real articulation is backwards. If I could hang on. Yeah.
Damn.
So the actual like cut is on backwards. So I can only have it if I turn it around. I mean, it's not the worst. And for a character that just needs to stand next to Jabba and look cool, it's not the worst. So it's not to the point where I would want to like return it and make a huge fuss. But yeah, the articulation on the arm, on one arm, is backwards. But luckily, like, this hand is more of like it's like the hand you would want to use more. So that one is not messed up. But I think in the other hand, I'm just going to have him holding like a cup because he comes with cups.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's not the worst, but I just need him to stand next to Jabba and look cool. So it's not the biggest deal.
Hey, we got Arc 77 in here as well. Haven't seen you in a while, Arc. Nice to see you.
Nice bib. Yeah, what up, Arc? Nice to see you. Daniel Garcia, too. What's up? Spin the shoulder over and bend it forward. It's the actual arm. It's a right arm. It should be the left arm for the top. Because I know what you mean. Just like turn it over. It's like I've tried that. But it's the actual piece itself is like the opposite. It's a right arm. It should be the left. So that's what I get.
Oh, well. At least it's bib. At least it's bib.
Yeah, but I mean, the head sculpt is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Looks
the
good.
eyes. I got really good eye placement and everything. The blue isn't as egregious as the official photos. It's like very light. It's not too heavy on the blue. So when you actually have the shell on him, it's not bad at all when I just have him standing next to Jabba. Then we have the Jeddah Patrol Stormtrooper. Ooh. I did get a bit of a QC issue on this one as well, but I fixed it up with some Sharpie, talking about the black line. So if you guys get the people's eyebrow, hey, what's up, Cap Cave as well?
Yo, hey, what's up, Josh?
Yo. If you guys do get the people's eyebrow on that black line, just take a Sharpie, a fine tip Sharpie, and you can easily fix it because I think it looks perfect now. You can kind of tell maybe little
customizer.
That's not customizing. That's fixing. I think there's a difference, but yeah, I decided to put the backpack on him and everything because, like, I don't know. I'll show you real quick. The the bucket gang is strong, so I think I have enough like regular stormtroopers to where it's like I'm gonna make it the Rogue One, the Jeddah Patrol, because I know you, Nate, you changed yours to just have the pauldron.
Mm-hmm.
You took the backpack off. I think just for a little variety, I'm gonna keep the backpack on.
Well, I do also have two, so I have one displayed with the backpack on already.
Yeah, well, I'm about to get the biggest slam dunk on Nate that I think I've ever had.
No, I don't want this. What's up, G-Force?
I think I'm about to get the biggest slam dunk on Nate here, especially if you remember our movie theater story when we used to work at a movie theater. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. So, you guys, if you've been watching the streams or if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that Nate and I used to work at a movie theater, and we were cleaning a theater once, and this guy found a clone trooper sergeant loose. Some kid probably took it to the movies with. I don't know. It's so random, but he ended up selling it on eBay like a naughty boy. And then I was at the toy shop where I found the Shadow Squadron set, and I found in box the clone trooper sergeant. Aside from the Shadow Squadron set and the things that I could realistically acquire after that Shadow Squadron set, there's 2 figures missing from my collection that I want. And one of them is this, the other one being the Captain, the red. But I found it in box with the accessories, the Clone Trooper Sergeant Blue Line figure for $30 they had it at.
Nice.
What a fantastic price.
Yeah.
Crown Point Toys and Collectibles. Shout out to you.
That's awesome. I wish they had another.
And we're going to make a sacrifice. It's so cool seeing the blue line and orange line figures that they have too. I love it. I love that shop so much. But we are going to make sacrifice.
Ooh.
Beautiful, nostalgic blue light.
Love that blue line.
Yeah, I'm going to mute the mic real quick.
Mute that mic so I can get that figure out of the plastic. Narrating Justin's content.
Yeah, see, I know it's on the old clone body, but I decided to pick it up because apparently Hasbro just doesn't have any plans for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. I was actually holding out because I thought they would re-release these on the new clone body that they did, especially the Phase 1. And it's like, I still hope they do that, but it's looking like they're not going to do that. So when I saw this for $30, I thought that was a great deal. I know it's, old clone body and everything, but let's take out a blaster. I also like the old DC-15 where they actually painted this piece down here.
A little bit of silver.
It's cast in black plastic instead of the gunmetal gray. So, old clone body though. I haven't messed around with an old clone body in a while. But yeah, we're playing with figures. See if I can.
That's awesome though. That is seriously such a great find.
Yeah, so now it's like I'm only missing one figure in my entire collection that I want. I'm not a completionist by any means.
Dude, Justin's Black Series collection is almost complete.
Yep. So, when it comes to these old clone bodies, it's like you can vanilla pose it up and
it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, as far as aiming and shooting, probably not. I mean, if you notice in the film though, they kind of just do that. They don't aim down the sights in the actual Attack of the Clones all that much.
They fire from the hip.
Yeah, so I was so ecstatic to pick this up. I wish they had the Captain too, and if they had the Captain for $30, ooh, I would have loved that. So yeah, the next Black Series update, it's gonna have a banger in it. But now I'm
Watch
really
those first rockets.
Yeah, I'm really thirsty for that Captain now. If anyone out there has a Captain that they would be willing to part with for a decent price, hit your boy up, because it is the last piece of my Black Series collection that I realistically can acquire. We also have a super chat from Paige, the Ranger.
Hey, thanks,
What up?
Rage.
Happy Sunday stream. Slap a like for these basement boys. I agree. We need 2 more likes and we'll be over 100 likes.
Hit like. Thanks, Paige. She's working hard today at work.
Yeah, appreciate the channel support as well, as always. Thank you all for the... Yeah. Yep, it was the Crown Point Toys and Collectibles. They have so much stuff. They have so much good stuff there. All toy lines and... they have orange line stuff, blue line stuff. They're always getting in new stuff somehow, some way. People getting rid of their collections. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've been wanting this figure for a long time because the Lieutenant, the Walgreens one, is such a disappointing release because I wish I could grab it, but my Clone Wars stuff is on the very top. But I have the Commander and these ones have the clean markings, the clean, solid paint. I love the look of that because it's how they look in the movie. And the Captain has it, the Commander has it, the Sergeant has it, and then the Lieutenant, they picked the wrong shade of blue, and then they did the weathering for the paint markings, which sucks. Like, I really hope they do a proper lieutenant at some point. But yeah, that was my sacrifice to the toy gods today.
Nice.
And that is my big pickup for the week. Super stoked to finally have this.
Yeah, that's so sick. I'm happy that you finally have it. And I wish I still would have had that figure. Yep. But hey, maybe I'll just have to start going to Crown Point Toys a little bit more. Maybe I'll get lucky. Because that'll be, then we'll fulfill the prophecy. If I get the Clone Trooper Sergeant again, then it will get an archive release. Just like now, I guarantee they're going to be like, hey, everyone, here's the Shadow Squadron figures. Brand new for the archive.
Yeah.
Granted, they won't come with the bike. But
if you were to pick between the Captain or Sergeant, which one would you have? I would actually pick the Captain. I think the Captain was a little more common in the film, the red marking one, because I'm pretty sure they actually have a dialogue scene or two. I'm trying to differentiate the Commander and the Captain. I know, like, whoever has the binoculars, I don't remember for sure, but I know the Captain actually has dialogue. I don't think a Sergeant has dialogue. Same thing with the Lieutenant. I think the Lieutenant is actually only in the Camino scene when they're all like going to get their helmets. I don't think you actually see a Lieutenant in the Battle of Geonosis, at least from what I've seen, because I've done a fair bit of digging into it, but I would rather have the Captain, which I want both, but I think the Captain is a little more sharp because the red pops a little more.
Definitely agree.
But yeah, that's my that's it for me. That's it for me.
Nice. Yeah, tons of hot fire banger pickups for us this week. So yeah, that was a good haul section. Ooh.
It's a random task.
His name is Random Task. Nice. Awesome.
Vader went back to Walgreens last night and they still have that Lieutenant. It's just
Is it $26.49 or is it, what price do they have the Lieutenant at? That's what I want to know. What price is it on, Vader? But yeah, so I guess at this point you want to talk a little Kenobi trailer action?
Kenobi trailer discussion.
Perhaps.
Ben. Yeah, we could certainly do that. It's a big. Oh, it's $22.99 apparently. Without tax? Oh, you mean before tax? Yeah, I was gonna say they're selling it without tax. But yeah, everyone knows by now, but the Kenobi trailer for the limited series did drop, and it looks incredible. And I almost shed a tear or two when watching it because Ewan McGregor, obviously, a huge nostalgia factor for a child born in 1995, such as myself, and grew up watching the original trilogy and the prequels as they were coming out in the theater. And Ewan McGregor, for me, he's just one of those comfort actors. He doesn't age either. Handsome man, great actor.
Yep. He's a hunk.
And the trailer, I love the era of in between the prequels and the OT. I love the idea of Inquisitors. I've always been a big fan of the Inquisitorius in Jedi Fallen Order, in Star Wars Rebels, in the Vader comic that expands upon the lore of the Inquisitors. And there's even some Vader Dark Lord of the Sith love in this trailer.
Yep.
And it's so awesome. We get to see the fifth brother, the Grand Inquisitor, and then there's two other unnamed Inquisitors so far, I think. So cool.
Yeah, love the Duels of Fate right away. Just to pull you in. Yeah, and seeing the what is the name, the Grand Inquisitor or the Inquisitorius Fortress.
Yeah, I think it's Fortress Inquisitorius. from Jedi Fallen Order.
That was insane. That was not on my bingo card. Like, I knew we were going to see Inquisitors in this show, but I wasn't expecting to see the fortress itself. So seeing that in the trailer, I was like, oh man, that's so good. But now, Justin, what about the awful makeup of the Grand Inquisitor?
Yeah, I've seen that small part, and it's such a small little detail, and of course it's like the most blown out of proportion on Twitter and everything. It obviously doesn't look like the Grand Inquisitor in Star Wars Rebels. And then I kind of think, well, Star Wars Rebels is like super stylized, like you see Vader, it's like the Ralph McQuarrie. But then again, we did see that species in Revenge of the Sith, but it's like, does every individual in that species look the same? But it's like,
right.
And then there's also the point that I make with like Ahsoka in The Mandalorian and how they made her Lekku smaller because it was more practical for filming and like doing action sequences. And it's like, yeah, that species looks incredible in Revenge of the Sith, but that called for a part that wasn't a super involved acting scene or an action scene.
And I mean, also just pull up a picture of what that actor looks like in real life. His head is that shape. Like,
yeah, that's true as well.
The actor that played the original alien in Revenge of the Sith literally has an elongated head. Like,
yeah.
So he looks unusual to begin with. I mean, I don't think that the makeup looks great. Like, I definitely think it could look.
He almost looks like Pinhead from Hellraiser, just
right.
without the pins.
Exactly.
I was totally getting that vibe.
Definitely like strong Pinhead vibes. I don't know if it's maybe just because of the shots that they've shown in the trailer, but to me, the makeup just looks kind of soft. Like this, like the actual like sculpting of the makeup doesn't quite have like those defined features that I would have expected to still carry over to the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
But I mean, ultimately, I'm not like, it's not going to ruin the show for me. It's not good. Like, I'm not any less excited to watch Kenobi.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be the actor's face. Maybe they could have cast someone with a little bit more of an angular.
Jason Isaacs.
Yeah.
Who voiced the original character, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get it, but it doesn't. Such a small detail like that isn't going to like ruin it for me.
Right. It's not something to get hung up on or think it's going to ruin the show, because it's
yeah, that's a good point. CT, like, he should have the dark side eyes.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Overall, I'm
maybe,
definitely just hyped.
Maybe there's, still some time to CG those eyeballs and make them yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though, but shout out to Random Task, who just became a channel member.
Hey,
thank you, Random Task. If anyone out there is interested, 99 cents a month. There's a link in the description and also a join button next to the subscribe button.
And now they'll have a Clone Trooper name badge and access to those unique emojis, and we play a little clip every time we get a new member.
You both really stepped up in the heat of battle. Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. You're both officially being made ARC troopers.
Thank you, Random Task. Thank you for channel support.
But
I was trying to think of anything else. Yeah, we see obviously Uncle Owen again.
Yep.
Played. Yeah.
I'm just scrolling through the trailer here on the other side of the screen. The other two Inquisitors look pretty dope. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, there's like a young woman Inquisitor, and then there's an alien that is actually the same species as like Katuni. If you guys remember that arc in Clone Wars, I forget the name of the alien species though.
Nice.
Yeah. And getting to see Joel Edgerton again, who just randomly plays Uncle Owen in Revenge of the Sith, and Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
So random.
I like,
But I
yeah.
love it.
Well, just I don't think he was like a major actor at that point yet, so he
Okay,
was
yeah,
like
that
still
makes
kind of small time. But now retroactively, it's like, what? It's Joel
Mhm.
Edgerton.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about the fifth brother? Because I think the fifth brother kind of genuinely looks like in completely different. You know,
Yeah, that is true. Let me pull up a
like
picture.
not even just live action to animated interpretation. Like it's almost to the point where I'm curious. I'm like, is that the fifth brother? Like I know he's got the same.
Yeah, because he looks like an alien in Rebels, like
Right.
right here.
Yeah, he's got an alien look to him, but then in the show he kind of has more of like a
Yeah.
humanoid look. I don't know. I'm like that. I'm kind of like,
Yeah. Oh man.
but again, I mean, it's not gonna literally not gonna ruin anything about the show for me at all.
Yeah. I definitely see what you're saying though, because he looks more like alien in
Yeah,
Rebels.
and I think in the show he definitely looks a little bit more humanoid.
Yeah. But oh my gosh. Speaking of the shot though, like this planet, which
Mhm.
is not Coruscant and apparently it's not Plutonia. I think it's a new planet, but oof. I love anytime Star Wars goes cyberpunk on
Yes,
us, and
we're gonna
I
get
love it.
some modern, like hype Star Wars music.
Yeah. All right, we do have some super chats I want to acknowledge here. Random Task, $20 super chat. Love the content,
Oh,
fellas. Keep the grind
thank you.
alive. Certainly, and thank you so much for the channel support. Random Task goes a long way. We got Vader X Bricks. Imagine if Owen shoots Reva in the head. LOL. Uncle
That
Owen.
that just got dark.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Vader. Appreciate you. Hunter
Yeah.
Schultz, what are the odds we see Trilla as the second sister? Well, spoilers for Jedi Fallen Order? Jedi Fallen Order takes place 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. This takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, so she dead. She dead at this point. Vader slices her. She did. We're not going to see Maul either because Maul doesn't even know that Obi-Wan is alive until Rebels when he is looking into the Sith holocron with Ezra.
Mhm.
Or it might have been Jedi holocron. It was either Jedi or Sith.
Right.
But and then you get that he like opens his eyes and you're like, he lives. So
Right.
I don't think we're gonna see Maul either.
I would not like that at all if Maul showed up. I really am not excited about the potential idea of Obi-Wan and Vader even sharing scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Which
a tremor in the Force.
Hopefully doesn't happen. I hope it's
a presence I haven't felt since last week when we fought each other.
It's fine if Vader's going to be in the show, but under no circumstances do him and Obi-Wan need to interact. Unless it's a dream sequence. Let's get some Clone Wars flashbacks. That's what I'd really like to see.
I think we're going to get Hayden as Anakin, Jedi Anakin flashbacks, and then I think we're just going to have separate scenes, maybe Vader and the Inquisitors conversing or something. But I agree. I don't think they should have like a rematch or like a fight.
Mm-hmm. It would just make no sense. I don't.
Because we've said this before, but it's like when I last left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. So I just feel like that makes more sense with the Mustafar encounter.
Mm-hmm. And then if Vader knew where Kenobi was, like he could have easily discovered Luke as well. Like you don't think Vader would be able to detect Luke?
Because we've said this before, like we don't want an Obi-Wan Kenobi blasting off into space to go on a space adventure movie or series. But I'm theorizing, none of this is concrete, that there's whispers of an old Jedi hermit, old Ben in the sands of Tatooine. The Inquisitors are going to go to Tatooine and they're going to, cause a ruckus, but it's going to be like, oh, this is too close to Luke. Like so I'm gonna leave Tatooine and take the heat off of Tatooine because they're force sensitive and they could probably feel like Luke's presence or something. So I think to take the heat off of Luke, that's why he leaves Tatooine, to lure the Inquisitors away, and that's maybe why we get this like galactic city setting and other planets. So if that's like kind of the explanation of why he leaves Tatooine, I'm a fan of that. I like that because it's to protect Luke at all costs, and I'm certainly a fan of that.
Yeah, I could definitely be into that idea for sure.
Yeah, I almost want to pull it up and just watch it because I feel like I'm forgetting so much.
Right. Well, someone was asking, White Shadow asked, do you think the trooper was/is Rex? He had a beat up suit and blue markings.
Yeah, I've seen people saying that's like the back of Tem's head in that one shot where it's the lightsaber spinning. So I'm down for that if it makes sense in the story, which I think it could. I'm trying to remember like what else. I might just have to click this. Pause it. I just don't want to share the screen for copyright purposes.
Right.
So yeah, obviously he's on that same animal that he's riding at the end of Revenge of the Sith. Looks like he's like doing some sort of hard labor job. A stone cutter. I was watching the Screen Crush. The 96 Easter eggs that you missed. Young Luke.
He's pod racing like his daddy.
Yeah. Dude, when Duel of Fates comes on, goosebumps. Yeah, and it's like, that could be the Emperor's voice when he was like, the key to finding the Jedi is patience. I don't know if that's the Grand Inquisitor or the Emperor.
Yeah. Actually, I think if you turn the subtitles on, it says Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, though, I do see, like, I have it perfectly paused where you can see the blue markings on the trooper in the shot. It's at 1 minute and 9 seconds. I mean, I'd be down. I personally would rather see Cody just because I feel like we need a little. I'd like a little bow tie on Cody and Obi, especially because we never see Cody again, like in animation or anything. So I would prefer it if it was Cody, just because, yeah, I'd want them to have a little bit of closure together.
Oh, there is that shot of the bird creatures that come out and they look like the Morai. So yeah, maybe a little Ahsoka reference.
Could be.
But the trailer doesn't give away too much, and I hope it's the only trailer we get, honestly. Yeah. I think that's just the perfect thing. I didn't need a trailer in the first place because, of course, I'll watch it. But I feel like it was just a well-crafted, like, hook me in. Of course, I'll watch it. There is... I don't know if I want to talk about this or not, but there is it's something that I believe to be a clickbait IGN article about Kathleen Kennedy changing the script because it was too bleak or like dark or something for like a more hopeful thing. Oh, yeah. Which I personally think that's clickbait because all you're going to get is reactionary comments out of something like that. But what I would say to that is like, we already know the fate of all of these characters. Like we know the ultimate what happens. Obi-Wan dies on the Death Star. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru get burnt to a damn crisp. The Inquisitors all perish. So it's like,
and the Grand Inquisitor becomes like a weird Force ghost
to Kanan. Yeah.
But even in the Vader comic, remember when he's like trapped in the mainline Star Wars comic? The Charles Soule one, where he's like trapped in a Sith temple.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like this is already dark. It already is bleak. Like the Inquisitors themselves are like parallels for like SS officers, like Germany, seeking out and persecuting and extinguishing people like minorities based on their religion. Like it's already super dark stuff. I feel like we're gonna get our dark storytelling no matter what, just because of the setting and the story. Like all the Jedi have been murdered, and it's gonna be like a depressed Obi in the deserts of Tatooine, kind of doesn't know what's going to happen. And I love the dialogue. I think he's talking to Force Ghost Qui-Gon when he's like, the fight is done, like we lost. I think that's going to be a little Qui-Gon scene.
No, that would be sick. That would be sick.
Because at the end of Revenge of the Sith, Yoda is like, your old master, Qui-Gon. So yeah. I think that would be cool to see.
I think it would be cool if they, gave us a extended look into that, and we got to see maybe how Obi learns to become a Force ghost.
Yeah, good point, Mike. I don't think that was a Jedi, but there's literally someone hanging off of what is, I'm assuming is a noose. So like, I feel like we are going to get that more bleak, darker, at least compared to like Book of Boba Fett, because Book of Boba Fett actually turned out to be really silly to me.
Yeah.
Borderline kind of like slapstick and cartoonish with Book of Boba Fett. But I think Kenobi, regardless of what some clickbait IGN article says, I think we are going to get some bleak storytelling here. But also, that sense of adventure that Star Wars is kind of always about. Mm-hmm. Even in, because I know people always cite Revenge of the Sith as like the darkest, grittiest, like, and it is PG-13, and it is like some serious, it always cuts to Anakin burning and screaming, as his body is burnt to a crisp. But there's also plenty of happy-go-lucky, like, there's always that balance in pretty much every Star Wars movie between like the happy-go-lucky space adventure and then the more serious stuff as well. Mm-hmm. So, I think it looks incredible. I love Ewan, and I can't believe we're going to see Ewan and Hayden back as their respective characters.
Right. I just can't wait for, if it does happen, to see like them in their Clone Wars costumes. Like, just imagine if like we see the flashback scenes and they have their general armor on or something like that. Like, but it's Ewan and Hayden. Like that would be, that's like some bucket list stuff right there.
Yeah.
I think it could happen too. I really think it could.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Let's see. As long as it's not boring. Totally agreed. I mean, boring is the worst sin a form of media can ever make. Mm-hmm. Whether boring is the worst. So I don't think it'll be boring though. Darker vibe is welcomed in my book. If they change the theme to fit a great story, it's all gravy. But if they mess with a great story to lighten the mood, a remnant of The Last Jedi style will not go over well. Yeah, I mean, it can get a little hairy for sure, but I think we're in good hands. I mean, Deborah Chow, she directed a lot of fantastic, probably some of the best episodes of The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we're in good hands. I agree the show needs to be dark since the Empire is in full control. It makes sense. I mean, they're totally, totalitarian, literal space Nazis. So, yeah, for sure. And, I mean, the original trilogy definitely is lighthearted, but Empire Strikes Back did kind of dip into that evil wins territory, which I'm always a fan of.
Right.
Luke and Ezra are actually the same age, I think. Or I think Ezra might even be older, if I'm not mistaken. Because we see Princess Leia in Rebels. She was like 14 or 15. I think they're the same age, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Luke and Ezra are pretty much the same age, give or take a few days. Yeah, Jar Jar is on that Hong Kong planet. Jar Jar is gonna go, Obi? He's gonna blow his cover when all the stormtroopers and Inquisitors are gonna be, and Jar Jar, Obi?
Yeah. What if there's just an extended scene of the Inquisitors torturing Jar Jar?
Oh, Oh no.
They're burning his feet with the droid press thing.
Yeah. Or it's like Kylo. He's gonna be reaching into his mind. I need the map. You're gonna give it to me.
You're gonna give it to me.
You're afraid that you will never be as strong as Darth Vader. It's my Rey impression.
Yeah, Balls said, yeah, we do see little kid Luke at the end of Rebels, right?
Yeah, it's on the Twin Sons episode.
Mm-hmm.
When he defeats Maul, which is a fantastic episode.
Oh yeah. Yep. Rebels is so good. Best time
Rebels
to watch.
is great.
Best time to watch Rebels if no one has.
This is, if you haven't watched Rebels, this is the time because there is a lot of Rebels connections. Obviously, the Grand Inquisitor, Star Wars Rebels, main villain for season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we also see the fifth brother in Rebels. Also, Jedi Fallen Order, like the whole Fortress Inquisitorius. That's like the climax of the game.
Yep.
Fantastic. Even the Charles Soule Vader comic. So it's like all these things that I love. Prequels, original trilogy, Jedi Fallen Order, Charles Soule Vader comic, Rebels. It's all Clone Wars.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I meant to tell you this the other day. Issue 6 of the Darth Vader Charles Soule comic is actually worth like over $100 right now because it's the cover with the Grand Inquisitor on it.
Well, it looks like I'm cashing in. Looks like I'm cashing in.
I was like, we both have that. We're comic book rich. No, it's just unusual for a modern comic book to have any amount of value. Yeah. But I saw that the other day on a little
more Rebels figs too.
Little collection tracker. Yeah, we do. There's still so many Rebels figures that we need to get. Like any of the villains.
Yeah.
Just
Grand Inquisitor, Agent Callus. I was gonna say Thrawn. We actually do have Thrawn.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I still to this day like don't register Thrawn as like a Rebels character. I know he's, technically, but yeah, the Super Commandos, Gar Saxon.
Although I think I would want Clone Wars Season 7 Gar.
I want both.
Oh, I want both, but his Season 7 like Mandalorian look is so cool.
No, White Shadow says you'd be surprised. Modern comics are going insane with prices now. Don't tell me Logan Paul's buying comic books these days now. So now it's going to be a Pokemon situation.
Yeah, and he's going to wear it. It's going to be part of the bling.
He's going to have Spider-Man 300 fashioned into a necklace.
Yeah. That is crazy, though, how much influence one person can have with
on an entire community. Like, to this day, all of the stores around us are wiped out of Pokemon cards consistently.
Right. Absolutely insane. I would love if Hasbro starts sending us some checks.
Yeah, right.
Hasbro, baby.
I'll
shill for you.
I like Vader, Governor Price. I would take Governor Price. She's got a pretty significant role in the Thrawn books, so I think she's definitely actually a worthy character. Plus, I would just love to have another, like Imperial
use the restroom
officer kind of deal going on. So I'd love to see it. Would love to see a Governor Price figure. Let's see. Oh yeah, Fig, random comic topic, the new Punisher logo. Who is a fan of it? It's okay. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's definitely not all that great either. I've been reading some Rebirth Batman comics right now, just because I've been in such a Batman mood. I wanted to read something new that I haven't read yet, so I've been sitting on these Batman Rebirth comics. So I read the first 2 volumes, and it's pretty good. It's written by Tom King, who's doing like a current Batman Catwoman comic book, which is also pretty good. Which is also a pretty good comic book. But Also, of course, have been getting excited about Moon Knight as well. Big Moon Knight fan. So I'm reading the new Marvel comic book, which is pretty awesome. I would definitely recommend it out there to anyone who's looking to jump into a Moon Knight story. The first volume of it actually just came out, trade paperback. And I did get the classic Jeff Lemire collected edition that they finally released with all 14 issues. So such good stuff. Such good comic books out right now. Yeah, you're right, Fig. DC's always good with comic books though. DC wins all day in my book when it comes to comic books.
I'm back.
Hey. All right. Stop talking about comic books, guys. Stop talking about comic books. Justin's back.
What do you? Hey, I got. Look at that.
I know. I'm kidding.
I have some Marvel. This is Ultimate Spider-Man right here. This is Star Wars, and this is Walking Dead. I have the entire Walking Dead.
Nice.
I read some stuff. All right.
Yeah. There's a few new Batman comic books you should read.
Yeah, I've been getting the itch to that. I'm really on that Batman high right now.
Yeah.
Which someone earlier was asking me about DC figures that I got. Are you still here?
Yeah, it was Zavi. Because you said I'll show them to you, and then we just moved
here
on.
it is. Yeah, I'll grab
Zavi.
them. I'll grab them.
Here we go. It's Batman time, everyone. It's Batman time. Just how great is the new Batman movie? Honestly, I've seen it twice so far. Has everyone seen it yet? And if so, how many times? I'm surprised it's taking Justin this long to get his figures. I've got some Batman figures as well.
All right. Well, obviously we got to have the man himself, the Bat.
Oh, yes.
The Batman.
The Bat.
For this scale and for $20, it is so detailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly insanely detailed for a $19.99 action figure. Of course, you got the side eyes, but it almost works from certain angles.
Honestly, I will say, like, as far as the side eye goes, I forgive this figure because it does kind of work. Like,
yeah, for mine, I did fix the center ab piece. It was upside down, so I had to take the figure apart and flip it.
Yeah.
So I had to fix that, but no big issue there.
Only thing it's missing is the he's got like that pouch in the movie, on this leg. Like they sculpted the straps in, but then didn't sculpt the pouch on.
And then my girlfriend got me this, the Bat Cycle.
Hey, I've got that too.
Which I guess that's a spoiler. I don't know. It's not used a lot in the movie, but it is in there.
Right.
I like that it comes with a little stand as well. It's appreciated. I don't actually put Batman on it. I just have him standing next to it and looking cool. So it's kind of all you need it to do. And then we have, if you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
I love
it's me. I didn't plan to go out this way.
Yeah, that's like, you see what I'm talking about. Like some of the Riddler moments, like Justin will sometimes just get so hyped that he goes into this like crazy mode. And there's just moments in the movie where like Riddler is freaking out, and I've literally seen Justin do the same thing. And specifically, it's that scene, no, that's not how this was supposed to go.
Right. I did notice that the second time I watched it, I was kind of looking for that, because the first time I'm like, what does Nate exactly mean by that? But she took a shelf dive, so I don't have her in a pose or a whip, but I do have Catwoman as well. She recently took a shelf dive, though, so I don't have the whip at the moment. A tad inaccurate, but obviously it's still Catwoman.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I actually think maybe I would have preferred her to look like that in the movie, like
Yeah,
like full balaclava.
yeah, but there's no side eyes on this one. Maybe just a hair, but
Yeah, it's really minor on Catwoman.
yeah, great figure though, great articulation.
Yeah, and we're not, and no spoilers. We're not doing any spoilers for the movie right now, so don't worry, Steven. Don't worry.
Oh, spoilers. I do have 2 more DC McFarlane figures coming, but they are not from the Batman, but they're coming tomorrow.
But they are Batman related.
Yes, they are DC McFarlane figures, but you'll have to catch next stream to see what they are because they're coming tomorrow. Because I thought they would have been here by now. So I'm pissed off that they weren't here for my haul.
Yeah. But we still had quite the haul this week. But the McFarlane Batman figures are pretty sweet. Definitely
Honestly, like for $20, man, look at this figure.
Yeah.
For $20.
Especially because it's got 0 reuse. Like that's the crazy thing about McFarlane is how little is reused from figure to figure. Granted, like I always say, they do the stupid thing where they re-release the figure with an alternate head. And that's how they make their money on having but if that's the price you got to pay to get all these new sculpts, like I would gladly do that. I'm so down for that.
Yeah, especially it's like they could easily include the unmasked Selena Kyle head or the unmasked Batman head. But I'm just not going to buy the unmasked variants.
Right.
That's and the solution to that.
And especially when it comes to McFarlane, it's like the unmasked heads don't look that great anyway. So I kind of wouldn't, if it came in the box, I wouldn't care because I would just leave it in the package. I would never switch to the alternate head. So, but if that's how they want, if that's the way they make money to get us new sculpted, almost every single McFarlane DC Multiverse figure is a different sculpt. Like there's very little reuse in the entire line. Then so be it. Everyone complains endlessly about reuse this and reuse that. But then when McFarlane just does alternate head re-releases, then it's, oh my God, you'd think they killed your dog or something.
Right. Yeah. But I think I'm tempted to put this with my NECA horror figures. Like just Riddler belongs with like Michael Myers and Leatherface, Jason.
Tilt that head to the side a little bit to give him the, a little cocked expression. Then you really got some serial killer vibes.
Right.
Yeah, I seriously love what they did with Riddler. So awesome.
Yeah. I just watched it for the second time yesterday and it totally cemented my feelings about it. Interesting question from Lukeness. I just recently got into the Halo games. Do you guys collect any Spartan collection, and what's your favorite Halo game? All right, I'll grab those as well. I'll grab those as well. All right.
Yeah, we both collect Spartan collection figures, mostly like the Halo Reach line, and then we also have some Master Chief figures as well. Justin's probably going to get all of his. Mine are upstairs, so they're not near me. But the Spartan collection figures are dope too. Another line of figures that are still somehow only $20, but are incredibly detailed.
Lukeness, I do love Halo Reach. So I got Noble 6.
Yep. Halo Reach is sick. Halo Reach and Halo 2. Probably the best Halo games, period.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hot take anymore, but I used to get roasted to hell and back in like the 2011, 2012 years when I was a Halo Reach fanboy.
Hey, when we first met, I would roast you endlessly about Halo Reach. But the thing about Halo Reach is that it ended up aging better than most other Halo games.
Yeah.
So it's actually great. Like, I used to be a Halo Reach hater. Like, I was like, I do not like this game, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm like, yeah, it's probably the second best Halo game.
Like, seriously, one of my action figure dreams was to get a nice representation of Noble Team, and it looks like that's coming true. because we have Noble 6, Cat, Emil, June, George is coming in the next wave, and then they just have to do Carter.
Yep.
But I agree. I love Halo Combat Evolved. One of the best story first-person shooters. Halo 2, amazing story, amazing multiplayer. Halo 3, amazing story, amazing multiplayer. We loved Halo 3 ODST. I love Reach. It's got a soft spot. I was late to getting that generation of console, so I got my 360 it was Christmas of 2010, and Reach was just one of the first games I no-lifed, high school, coming home from school, playing that multiplayer. So I also have June, the sniper of the group. Love the reflective visors on these figures too.
Yep. Gotta love the little bit of VAT chrome.
Yeah.
Which again is crazy for the $20 price tag.
Yeah, again,
figures are $20.
$20.
Yeah, I think you get 6 hands and 2 weapons with each figure.
6 hands, at least 2 weapons. If there's an alternate head for the character, it'll come with that.
Granted,
some of them have knives on their armor.
Yeah, the alternate heads are terrible.
True.
With a capital T, but hey,
true,
they're included.
We're spoiled by photoreal technology. Photoreal is a patented process. It's Hasbro's own creation. We've been spoiled. The photoreal on Marvel Legends and Black Series.
SH Figure Arts has their own, photoreal.
But it's like their own version of it.
Right.
But Hasbro, for such a small scale and a cheap price point, the fact that we're getting photoreal on Marvel Legends and Black Series is pretty profound, because you're not going to find that in the Spartan collection, and you're not going to find that in even NECA. They do pretty good, but this is from Infinite. I think this is actually one I regret buying because I didn't know they were going to go so deep.
Right. It was the first figure that came out, so
yeah. And then Halo 2 Chief, awesome.
We were all excited just to get another Halo line of figures, a Halo line of figures that looks good, because obviously there was the Mattel 6-inch line, but honestly those figures looked like hot garbage.
Yeah. So yeah, I collect. I'm down for Combat Evolved Chief. I'm down for Halo 3 Chief. I'm down to finish Noble Team, and then I'm also down for Sergeant Johnson, the Arbiter, maybe 343 Guilty Spark or something.
I would love it if they did Tartarus.
What's up, Ivan?
What's up, Ivan? Could you imagine if we got the Spartan collection Tartarus?
Yeah,
that'd be epic. I'd love to see that figure.
Yeah, so that's a little. I'm not just Black Series. I also have a full DTOF shelf of NECA Ultimates. So it's not all Black Series, although that is the majority for me.
Mm-hmm. And also,
it's nice to dabble. It's nice to dabble.
It feels good to dabble. A little dabble, do you?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I like toys.
Yeah, toys are great. Toys are great, especially when they're made after your favorite line or movie or game, and they just look so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a great feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. So what else is up?
I don't know. There's not really a whole lot going on in the.
Do we need a Kiwi update?
We
haven't done one of those in a while.
Go get Kiwi.
And a good way to cap off the stream. Do a little full-grown Kiwi. When's the last time I even did one?
It's been a minute.
She might have been a little puppy last time. I'll grab her.
I don't think you've shown full-grown Kiwi.
I better put some of these.
She's gonna chew those up. She's gonna chew those up.
Actually, I trust her, because when I'm sleeping here. And I'll show you for those that don't know, even though I have these kind of shelving that is mounted off the wall. So you could imagine a action figure avalanche being particularly scary at night when you're sleeping. And obviously that has happened. And this is what she does. First, she jumps and scared, obviously, because it's a loud noise. But then she'll like come to the edge of the bed, look down at the figures sprawled across the floor, and then she'll growl at them.
Nice. So she's defending you.
Yeah, she's letting me know, Justin, you just had a fig avalanche and you got to pick these up because they're scaring me. Like she literally does this like low growl thing at the figures. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
Because my fear for the longest time was there's going to be a figure avalanche. She's going to go down there and start chewing. Yep. But she's literally never chewed a figure. She lets me know that figures are on the ground. I'm like, thank goodness, Kiwi.
Nice.
Yeah, droids. I've never seen droids either.
I have it. I have the DVD. If you want to watch droids sometime, we can pop the DVD on. It's almost Kiwi time. Froyland's here. Hi, guys. Got my VC ARC Troopers a few days ago. Glad they arrived in great shape. Also reordered 2 Black Series Walmart Shock Troopers. Nice. Yeah, my ARC Troopers arrived, and they were in pretty great shape as well. Well, there she is. There's a little Kiwi girl.
Yeah, she knows. Hey, not on camera. Not on camera.
Dude, that's like the OnlyFans content. What are you doing? Nice.
Good dog.
There you go. Yeah, Kiwi's a great dog. 10 out of 10 dog. She's super nice, super friendly, very well behaved.
Yeah, the thing is, she doesn't like when I'm on the computer not paying attention to her. Like when I'm editing, sometimes she'll come over, try and get my attention. But now she's curious. Oh.
Nice. Bodhi just took my pup to the... Nice. What kind of dog do you have, Bodhi? We love dogs on Out of the Basement. Yeah, let's see some Kiwis. Get that Kiwi emoji spam in the chat.
I don't know if that's true. I think Halo has worse faces.
Yeah, I would say Halo loses in that battle, especially June. June's face, he literally looks like Mr. Clean.
I can definitely see that.
Like
you done? You done?
Oh, nice. Bodhi's got a pug. I love pugs. They're so cute. Their little breathing problems. I mean, it's sad because they have horrible breathing problems, but it's also cute. They're always snorting and stuff. I don't have any pets, so I'm sorry. I'm allergic to cats, and I'm not home enough to take care of a dog. Bummer. Whew. I would be interested in... I did have a turtle growing up, so I'd be interested in getting a turtle again, because that was pretty chill. You don't have to do much. You don't have to do much for a turtle.
And then you can pour... you can have a little chemical ooze spill, and then they can grow up to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. That's what happened with, my original turtle. Not really. Not really. My original turtle, I think, genuinely died of old age because it was my older brother's turtle, and then it was my sister's turtle, and then it was my turtle. So it was a generation of turtle. Nice. McFarlane's Destiny figures. Those did have great faces, and that was a good line. I did like the Destiny figures quite a bit. I had a few of them, but I know a lot of them, you couldn't get them to hold their weapons with both hands. So that was like my major issue with those figures. Yeah. Engine last pet you had was a scorpion. That's cool. That's cool. Scorpions are cool.
Shit.
Yes, Ivan, we did watch Batman. We both seen it twice. Excellent movie. And Bodhi's saying something in the way. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but the 1313 podcast did the Batman bit on their latest vlog. It was pretty funny.
Nice. I mean,
it was about Hasbro's State of the Black Series. State of the Black Series is in disarray.
Here we go. We hit the 2-hour mark, and there's the there's our bots.
NakedHD.xyz online strips without clothing. Block.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I love that they use that Nirvana song. That was awesome.
Yeah, I do like that. Does it beat The Dark Knight for you now, Justin? I don't know. I don't know, man. The thing about the Dark Knight trilogy is that it's hyper realism, whereas the Batman goes for the actual like tone and atmosphere of Batman. But like Christopher Nolan has always been about like just technical, like hyper realism to me.
I mean, I think the Batman is extremely grounded and realistic too. It's just in a different way.
Yeah.
So obviously I feel like most of his gadgets feel pretty tangible and like well, I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it, but you know, there's a certain thing that he uses that it has never been seen in live action.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would say maybe a better score, and that's kind of crazy because The Dark Knight has a fantastic score by Hans Zimmer.
I think for me, The Batman is my favorite live action Batman movie of all time now. It just for me, it hits all the right marks. Comic book, video game, live action,
detective, crime solving, atmosphere, tone.
We waited 30-something years to see Batman hold a flashlight in live action and shine it around.
Exactly.
Like that. And like you were saying, the score is incredible. I love the main theme, and I've been obsessed with that song that plays in 44 Below.
Yeah, and it's also very refreshing because Marvel has been dominant, and just Marvel Studios film, like MCU films, are so like happy-go-lucky, upbeat, you know, jokey. And it's like there is humor in the Batman, but it's incredibly subtle, and it's not like well, that just happened. Right. Like it's not like that. And it's like even DC movies moved into that because they were trying to copy like Avengers.
Right.
Like
Bruce Shazam is the biggest offender.
Or even like Ben Affleck's Batman in Justice League is like quippy and jokey, and I'm like, it's been really refreshing to see such like a more bleak film. How gritty can you get? Like, but I feel like it's the perfect balance of everything.
Yeah, and the humor is there, and it's subtle. And there's like even reoccurring jokes, like Batman every time he goes to the door of the Iceberg Lounge. Like first he shows up as Batman, then he shows up as Bruce Wayne, and then he just sneaks in there, and it's just like a reoccurring bit.
Thumb drive is a very good joke.
Yeah, Ivan, I will say, though, I agree with you. Before this movie, Batman Begins was actually my favorite Batman movie previously. I think Batman Begins, again, has a very solid mix of comic book, game, real, live action.
Yeah, I'd totally agree with. Well, actually, I don't agree with that 100%. Because I am one of those people. I know that's like the super common like cold take. It's the coldest take you could possibly have, is that The Dark Knight is a masterpiece.
It's like a nuclear winter take.
Yeah. Even like I really like The Dark Knight Rises as well, even with all the logical flaws.
Yeah, I still think it's pretty enjoyable.
And The Dark Knight Rises actually has one of the smallest details that upsets me the most. And sometimes it pops up into my head and I just get pissed off about Robin, about the name of Robin, about how I don't know if it was Christopher Nolan or maybe it was, I'd like to think it was the studios going, casual audiences might not know who like Jason Todd or Dick Grayson. So they
Right.
literally have him have the first name as Robin, even though Robin is the name of the hero. That's literally like saying, I like your real name, Batman.
Yeah.
Or I like your real name, The Incredible Hulk. You should go by that. Like you pull out your driver's license and it says The Incredible Hulk on it. Like that's literally on the same level as you should go by your real name, Robin. It always gets under my skin. I'm like, that's literally such a small detail that pisses me off because they could have said, I like your first name, Jason.
Right.
And that would have been enough.
Or Dick, or Tim, or Damien, for crying out loud. Jeez.
Right.
Pick one.
Yeah.
You got so many options. Yeah. Dark Knight Rises is not, I mean, it's good. But I also find a lot of my enjoyment in that movie is the flaws, or like how ridiculous Bane is, and like his dialogue is hilarious, you know?
Yeah. Technical masterpiece for sure, though. Like, I'm pretty sure Christopher Nolan said that's like one of his personal like filmmaking achievements. Like his favorite personal filmmaking achievement is the practical, like,
oh yeah, like the plane scene,
the plane heist when the guys rope down and
right,
shoot into the plane, and like, oh, that's such a cool sequence as the opening scene, and like just how practical it is with a mix of miniatures and a real actual like towing a plane, like,
right,
so cool, the behind the scenes of that.
Crashing this plane
with
no survivors.
And Peter Baelish.
Yeah.
I swear to you, Bane, if there's anything I could do to protect you, I want to sit on the Iron Throne.
Or perhaps he's wondering why you'd shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Yeah, that was risky. What if he really did just shoot you in the head and throw you out of the plane?
Right. Yeah, Ivan, what if Tom Holland walked on screen and said, I'm looking for Bruce Wayne? My friend called. Then I would literally give the Batman a 0 out of 10.
Yeah. Where was my I'm looking, or what is that joke I always bring
I'm
up?
looking for Tony Stank.
Yeah,
I got a package for Tony Stank.
Yeah, where was that punchline in the Bat? I have a package for Bruce Wanker.
Yeah.
Like something
Bruce,
like that.
Dick Grace. See, I don't even have to change it. That's the joke. His first name's Dick. Dick Grayson.
Like, he said Dick.
Yeah. He said Dick.
Yeah.
I loved also like Bodie was saying earlier, Penguin, just amazing, hilarious, incredible performance.
Colin.
Oh, come on, what are you showing me?
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked him as well.
That's just like
Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, great.
I will say I will at least watch one episode of the Penguin show. The Penguin's performance in this movie has convinced me to at least watch one single episode of the upcoming HBO series.
I just like, why does every character need its own thing now? Like the Joker needs his own movie. The Penguin needs his own limited series. Like, what are we doing, man?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little too much milk. A little too much milk.
If it's going to build out the universe in an interesting way, I'm all for it. But I just know that DC is going to fumble this somehow. So I'm not expecting much.
Yeah, the truck flip in The Dark Knight was super cool. And the Dark Knight also, it resonates with us because the city of Chicago doesn't get a lot of love when it comes to big Hollywood filmmaking. And there's a fair bit of nostalgia involved in that because when you went to the city, there was all these signs everywhere, like The Dark Knight filming in Chicago. Like, I don't know. And specifically, there's a scene where the Bat Cycle goes through Millennium Station. So it's like, whenever we go to Chicago, we take that train and we go through that, and like the little, like the gray lining at Millennial Park Station or whatever it's called. And every time I walk through there, I think of that scene. I'm like, Batman.
Right. Batman. Exactly. That I will say I agree with you there. It is cool when you're when you're in one of those places where you know it was filmed and you're like, oh, nice. Like, but yeah, I mean,
no guns, no killing. Cuts to Ben Affleck, guns, killing.
Slamming the truck into another truck, and it just comically explodes into a ball of flames. And although, shout out to the warehouse scene in Batman versus Superman, because that was our first taste of like seriously cool.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
Like Batman kicking ass in live action.
Definitely a great scene.
But
in Batman v Superman, although like I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch that movie ever again.
Oh yeah, I don't think I honestly, after this, I don't think I'm going back.
Just knowing how good it can be, and it's like I actually like Ben Affleck as Batman and Bruce Wayne, and it's just a shame how that was all handled.
Agreed.
As far as like what do they even call it? The DC Extended Universe or Multiverse or
DCEU?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they should have called it the Multiverse because that's what like the toys and stuff have always been called. But
yeah, and it's like I am so down. I hope Matt Reeves returns for the sequel.
Yeah, I feel like we got to have Matt Reeves back, please.
Yeah, like he clearly has passion for the character, and I like how like I just feel like they let him do his own thing, which is so rare for a superhero film. It is so rare. Usually superhero films are riddled with reshoots, and the studio, the big corporate suits who have no idea what anyone wants, they go, put this in there. And it happens with Star Wars as well. Where the big corporate suits, especially with like Solo and Rogue One being like the main examples of put this in there, get rid of that. I know what the people want.
Yep.
And it's like, you have no idea, bud. You got no idea. So I'm a big fan of like letting directors just do their own thing for better or for worse.
It only took Warner Brothers how many tries to realize this?
Yeah.
Because they also, obviously Justice League was like the biggest example of
and just like the non-Snyder cut.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal.
Yeah, where's your 9 nub? At this point, dude, that reminds me, Lucas Monster has like a Black Series March Madness going on right now where there is like brackets, and he's doing tons of polls on his YouTube channel community page. I highly recommend. It's been super interesting to see like all of the poll results of like, it's basically just like 2 characters, and it's like, which would you rather see? And some of them disappoint me by the result. We got the younger generation is taking over. the generation even younger than us, and it's like, I'm super young. It's like, my boy Max Rebo is losing in the polls. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. Not surprising, unfortunately.
Not surprising.
We love our boy Max though. But you
even like all the OT characters, like 9 Numb losing.
I'm
trying to think of the other one that I was like, God, like, come on. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out the Lucas Monster channel and checking out that community tab where you can vote on all those polls, so we can submit it to Hasbro, and then Hasbro can really know what everyone wants. Even though I feel like they know what everyone wants, but it's like, I don't know what they're doing, man. Pump out those Clone Trooper repaints, because that's what a lot of people want.
Yep. Productive Reviews asks, favorite Star Wars Black Series figure? Orange Line, Sand Trooper.
Forever and always in our hearts.
Yep, there it is. And we both agree.
Always at shelf distance, hand arm distance, so I can bust it out on stream. Always a fan.
Yep. Greatest Black Series figure of all time.
Yep. Honestly, like, Emperor Palpatine in the throne, super cool. Empire Strikes Back Vader. Honestly, the Shadow Squadron set might just be in my top 10 personal favorites.
You know me with the Scout Trooper, so
The new deluxe boba, fantastic. We actually do have a top 10 because I think you're new. Productive Reviews. If you're new to our channel, there's a few episodes of Figure It Out ago. We did top 10 Black Series of 2021, and then we also did top 10 Black Series of all time, like an updated version. So I would check that out
for sure.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Maybe Sand Trooper for the Kenobi series. I'd be down.
Give us another one.
Maybe the Inquisitors take a Legion with them. Do you think we'll see Purge Troopers?
I hope so. I mean,
I would love to see some Purge Troopers.
I feel like if we're seeing Inquisitors, it would only make sense that Purge Troop. But in the trailer though, every time they're just flanked with white stormtroopers.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they won't. But I would certainly love it. Maybe at least one. Maybe they give one like a really cool scene. And then Obi has to like, ice him real quick, but he puts up like a decent fight or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'd love to see the Purge Troopers, but I don't know. I don't know if we really will or not.
Right. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and wrap her up. I think I've said everything I wanted to say, talk about.
We could answer Ivan's question real quick before we go right at the end here.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So quick massive spoilers for the Batman. If you haven't watched the movie yet, thanks for joining us this week. We appreciate you. We're about to end the stream anyway, but we'll just answer Ivan's question real quick before we go. So spoilers for the Batman, and this is a massive spoiler. Like, this is literally a massive spoiler. So if you're listening right now, please move on. We'll see you next week. Appreciate you stopping by, but big old spoilers for Batman incoming. 3, 2, 1. So Ivan asked also, can we get a small spoiler section at the end of the stream? Because I want to know what y'all think of the thing at the end of the Batman. So of course, what he is referring to, and this is your final warning, spoilers, is a Joker cameo at the end of the movie.
Tease, small cameo, unseen Arkham prisoner. I loved it, and I'm a sucker. I know Joker is overdone, and there's like such a great catalog. About Batman villains, but I'm just a sucker, and especially in this universe, especially if we're gonna start a new Batman like trilogy, I feel like you just gotta include it. And the actor is severely underrated. Barry Keoghan or Keoghan or however you pronounce their last name. I loved him in The Killing of a Sacred Deer. He's in The Green Knight. He's in Dunkirk.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's literally in a bunch of movies.
American Animals, which is another great film. He's just great, and he can totally, if you've seen The Killing of a Sacred Deer, he can play like a sadistic, like maniacal person.
Yeah.
So when I found out that was him, I was so down for him to portray him in the next film or whatever they end up doing. I think they're going to do a little relationship thing where like Batman goes to him for advice or like information or like, you know what I mean? Like there's some storylines where they have that kind of relationship.
Right. Yeah. I mean, choice of actor, I'm totally on board with, but like you were saying, for me, I just feel like too much Joker. I love the Joker. Of course, it's Batman's #1 villain. I understand why they're instantly jumping to the Joker, but for me personally, I just feel like there's so many other Batman villains that we could see that would fit well into the universe. Even Batman villains we've already seen on screen. I would be down for, Scarecrow. I'd be interested in seeing like a Poison Ivy or a Bane again, or villains we haven't seen before. Like Court of Owls would be a huge one for me. I would love to see a Court of Owls live action movie.
I think they're going to do that actually.
Hush would be pretty sweet to see. Also very easy to do.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, I feel like could be interesting, but that might be a little too fantastical. I was going to say Victor Zsasz, you know, if they just wanted to go for like a straight crazy serial killer story, Victor Zsasz could be your guy. You know, I just feel like, or like Ivan, you said, Two-Face, Black Mask, something like that would be really cool to see live action. I would even like it if they brought Black Mask into this universe and it was still Ewan. I would totally take that. Clayface would be cool, Todd, but I just feel I don't know if that would really fit the tone of the Batman, you know? I feel like it would I don't know, might lead a little too into the fantastical zone because I think they're really trying to keep these movies super grounded.
Yeah.
Mark says King Tut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's that
Kite Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Calendar Man, Kite Man.
Yeah.
I try to block out the other stuff as much as I can and just separate it. So like Suicide Squad also had Joker, right? The Joker had his own movie. I blocked that out. Like, but I totally get that. It's like we're constantly getting Joker. But for me, I just mentally block that out, and I'm like, this is the only thing. Like, no Suicide Squad, no Joker movie, no nothing. It's like this is a new Batman trilogy that is separate from everything else. So, like, in that way, I'm still down for Joker. Maybe even not as like a main villain sort of thing, but more of that dyad of like him visiting him at Arkham, which has been a thing in like the Telltale game or whatever else, whatever other form of media. So I'm personally, I'm a sucker for it. I'm always down for more Joker. And I almost like when you truly acknowledge that it's separate, I almost think, even though we've seen this so much, I almost want to see how Robert Pattinson's Batman became Batman. And I know we've seen that story so many times. Like, how many times have we seen, like, Thomas Wayne and Martha get shot in an alley? It's like we've seen that so much. But when you truly look at this through the lens of, like, this is its own thing, like, I'm almost pretending like nothing else existed before that. So, like, in that way, I think it almost needs to exist, like a little bit of backstory of how he, you know, became Batman. I don't know how you would feel about that, but
I mean, I'd be down for like a comic book if they wanted to do the Batman prequel series comic book, maybe do a little something like that. I'd be interested in, but as far as like a full on, let's go back to that, I'm like, no, I don't want that. I like the idea that we're past it. We're past it. Productive Reviews says there's a prequel novel. Well, that might be interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Condiment Man, yeah.
Yeah, another villain, ventriloquist. I don't know. Ventriloquist could be cool.
Bring Arnold back.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
All right, everyone, chill. Yeah, that's our little spoiler.
Yeah, so I think on that note, we'll go ahead and end the stream now. So thanks everyone for watching, hanging out with us today. We certainly appreciate all of you stopping by. Love having the chat on, you know, a little bit of Batman, a little bit of Kenobi, a little bit of crazy action figure hauls from both of us. So thanks everyone for joining us for this stream. Before you go, make sure you hit like, make sure you're subscribed, and you have that bell rung for notifications so that you know when we're uploading and live streaming. It's very useful. It's very useful. We also do have a channel membership, 99 cents a month.
Yeah.
There's a link in the description. If you can support the channel, that's awesome. If you can't, that's still okay. We simply appreciate everyone watching, liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends. Very important. We're on the road to 10K, so get us to 10K so you can see what kind of epic giveaway. Again, there's figures that are right behind me on this wall that will be given away at 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to find out,
giveaway, a little merchandising.
out of the basement, the flamethrower, out of the basement, the toilet paper.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, Ivan. But yeah, so we're hoping to get to 10K very soon. Obviously, we're very close. So thank you to everyone who's recently been subscribing and everything like that. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
But join us next week. Same time, same place, 1 p.m. Central Time. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe we won't. Who knows these days?
Right.
We'll let you know as the week goes on. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Todd says he wants an OTB Cracker Jack ring. Yes. We're going to get the secret decoder ring, so you're going to be able to decipher the messages we send in the mail. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone, this week. We appreciate it. And we will see you next week on Out of the Basement. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Make good choices. Drink some water. Eat some food.